Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm super excited because I have the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2022, the Ambush On Ferrix set to share with you guys. It is set number 75338. The build of it is very nice, but the price of it, not so much. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys my thoughts and exploring all the details that the set has to offer. So without further ado, let's get into it. So right here we have a look at the minifigs included in the set. First up we have Serial Karn. He features this dark blue kind of color scheme on the torso and legs. In general, he looks pretty cool. I guess he serves his purpose as the pilot of the Tack Pod included in this set, which is like the main feature of it, so obviously we need to have someone to pilot that ship there. Next up we have Cassian Andor. Now this here thankfully is a familiar face in the Star Wars universe. I'm really happy to see a remake of Cassian Andor based on the Disney Plus Cassian Andor TV show, which should be coming out quite soon. So technically this set has no context until that show comes out. He has this toned type of headpiece with an alternate printing there that I think looks great. There's also a hoodie at the back of the torso, which looks fantastic. And in general, really awesome minifig to get. I'm really pleased with it, actually. It's probably my favorite minifig in this set. Next up, we have a look at Luthen Rail. Now, in general, the torso and neck printing look great, but I can't really talk about the accuracy again because I've never seen him before in real life, and the show hasn't come out yet, so yeah. So this kind of looks like a coat featuring different shades of green with the olive green, dark green. At the back, we also have a hood printing. The hair isn't that bad either, but in general, again, I don't really have much else to say other than the minifig itself looks cool. In my opinion, though, normally the more expensive sets come with cool minifigs. These minifigs, by all means, are great. But, I mean, if they're going to be reproduced in other sets, this set will be absolutely worthless, in my opinion. So now that we have the minifigs out of the way, it is time to take a look at the side build and the build of the set itself. Right here we have a look at the side build, which is a speeder bike, which I think looks cool. I really love the dark tan color scheme with the dark red and the reddish brown scattered throughout the build here. We also have this rope type of feature that kind of snakes around the pole there, which I think works quite nicely to kind of like recreate wires in a build like this. On this side, we have this little handle. Two minifigs can actually fit right there. You just have to put them on the studs. And to demonstrate here, we have it. The fit is kind of snug, but it works for what it is and it's pretty cool. And on the side, we have clips to hold in the two guns for the characters, which I think is quite nice. And in general, the build is quite nice. It doesn't exactly stand firmly on its own. It kind of like leans forward, so that's kind of annoying. But in general, it's nice. This side build honestly doesn't exactly justify the $90 Canadian price point of the set as a whole. I was expecting something more as a side build, considering that the Tack Pod itself is extremely tiny, as you guys will see right now. Right here we have a look at the Tack Pod itself, and let's be honest here, this here is not worth $90 Canadian. I believe it is worth much less than that. Perhaps this set as a whole could go for like $60 Canadian maximum, which translates to $50 USD roughly. On a more positive note though, the playability features of this thing are fantastic. As you can see, we can lift the top cockpit. And we can also move these panels down on either side, which features a rather spacious and well done interior design there. Featuring a spot for the pilot at the very front there, and two studs that can basically house other minifigs, so like this. So I guess for playability purposes, you can basically store different things inside, or you can take a minifig and have them, I guess, awkwardly stand like so, and try to close it up. It does close quite nicely, so that's awesome. And on the other side, we have the same thing, studs and this kind of like bench-like build there that looks quite cool. And from the inside, we have a sticker there for the control panel for the pilot, along with these two pieces that kind of show the little toggle switches or toggle remotes for this specific control panel. And the primary cockpit does function quite well. Another playability feature is this back ramp type of configuration, which can open up like so to reveal nothing. Yay! There's absolutely nothing in here that's cool other than this kind of like void that can't house any minifigs or anything other than the following, which is, I believe, a gun. Yes, we can put a gun in there and that's about it. It's kind of useless to feature this entire hinge configuration because, you know, what's the point of like opening this for reasons other than taking out this specific gun piece. I just don't get it. You can always take that gun piece and put it in the cockpit or something. It's kind of weird in my opinion. At the very back we have the engines. I would have preferred like a translucent blue there. And the wings can rotate up and down, and it kind of like stops midway right here because of this little Technic pin that kind of like puts it in place like so and blocks it and prevents it from flopping down, which is pretty cool. Lastly, we have this little turret at the very top of the ship. It can shoot out these studs, which is always fun to play with, and the stud is simply just like this round tile. And I forgot to mention, we have a bunch of stickers on the side, on the wings, and all over the place. If you see any color other than light gray in this build, it's a sticker, I can guarantee that. So yeah. With that being said, that pretty much brings a wrap to this review. Let me know in the comments down below if you went on to enjoy it, and if you plan on picking up this set on release day, and if you're excited to watch the Cassian Andor TV show coming very soon to Disney. So that's pretty exciting and something to look forward to. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.